Hi everybody, James here. Sorry, just checking it's recording. Hi. Sorry I haven't been doing many videos this year. For those who don't know, me and my family are currently in the process of packing up everything we have in order to move to Australia. I only did one video so far this year, and it was a custom showcase of my custom Transformers Prime Predaking. So on top of that, I have been doing squat. Well, in terms of videos anyway. In terms of what's been going on, I actually want to show you my room. At least what's left of it. Everything is gone from up there. Nice poster I got to Christmas. These three there's another box like this one down there, but basically those three boxes there, they contain essentially all of my Lego and Transformers stuff. I knew that all my stuff could be fit into three boxes. Then other stuff, we have my very untidy bed, my super cool laptop with the Captain America Winter Soldier poster. I must say I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. This really cool cushion I got at Christmas. Well, it's not a cushion of sort, but it's shaped like an iPad and it's really cool. So yeah. We have junk. 3 Lego Ninjago minifigures, a small atlas that I happened to find recently in the house that actually talks about Australia, so I will be putting this to good use. A small bin with stuff. My presently untidy desk. We have my Transformers Prime Grimwing, whole bunch of Lego stuff, Wing Saber from Transformers Cybertron, more Lego stuff, glasses, camera, Marvel Encyclopedia, and a bunch of random stuff. Oh, that reminds me. For Christmas, I got this super cool new Canon camera. I will indefinitely be taking this with me to Australia. Very, very nice camera too. It has this super cool lens. Now, because we're going to be going, you can't have it all in one piece, and the lens section can be removed separately. Just focus in. So yeah, very nice. In fact, this was actually what I used to take the photos for my custom Predaking showcase. And for those who don't know, I use a editing software called Sony Vegas, and at the time I actually figured out how to crop images and to get them into widescreen. So I thought I might as well use that to my advantage, and sure enough it worked. So yeah. Then in other stuff, we have my super cool chair that I will not be taking with me. Sad. But yeah. And my storage unit, or my storage shelf thingy, whatever. The shelves are now at the bottom. Everything is now jam-packed into that, so I'll be figuring out what to do with that. This is the box which contains essentially all the old Lego and Hero Factory / Bionicle / very few Transformer figures that I no longer care for. These will be sold at some point or another. Then we have the 2 suitcases I'll be using. This one's for clothes. This one will contain all the stuff I want to bring with me. By the way, there's the Transformer stuff I'm bringing with me so far. Oh, by the way, for Christmas I got 3 super cool Iron Man figures. Just focus in. I got the Iron Man 3 Mark 42, Iron Man 3 Iron Patriot, and the super cool Marvel villain Ultron, who will be the main villain in Avengers 2. At least I think that's what it's going to be like. Yeah, and we have all that other stuff, so I'll get around to that later. And then in this, if I actually lift this away, we have all that other stuff that is to be sold as well. So, we have that. Yeah, so that's what it looks like so far. Things are going things are going really well. We're still waiting on our visas to come from Australia. So, we're still waiting for that, which is a bit annoying. by the way, for those who don't know what a visa is, basically it's the legal paperwork that allows you to live and work in a country legally. You know, it's within the law. If we were to show up at Sydney Airport without a visa, then the Australian border authorities have every single right and obligation to send us back. If we plan to work without a visa, then it's within the law for them to say we have denied you access to Australia and we'll send you right back. So just a heads up. But yeah, this is a small bag of stuff that I was just holding some stuff in. It holds some Transformer weapons and a few bits and bobs. I actually want to say, me and my family, we went and saw the Lego Movie. This is the little main star of the Lego Movie, Emmett. He's a little construction worker, a super cool little guy, for a minifigure. I also got Abraham Lincoln, which is super cool as well. So yeah. I'll be doing a separate video to talk about that because my explanations are way too long. But yeah, in fact, of the entire house, my room is probably the first one to be properly cleared out. I know I still have to go through all that stuff there in order to pick it out and sell all of it, but I'll be able to get through that. By the way, this was the poster that I got for Christmas. It was a gift from my sister. Really cool Thor: The Dark World poster. And seeing as how I have it here, I'll just point it out. Today's date is the 6th of March, so here's today. We plan to be leaving here, the 31st. At least that's our plan, because if the visas show up, that will be the day we'll be leaving. We're still going to be renting out our house. Thankfully, our aunt and uncle have, my mother's sister and her husband, they're going to rent out the house, because there are far too good facilities here, and, be a shame for them not to put them to use. So, there's that. But yeah, straight to the point, that is what's going on, and this is the end of the video. I really didn't think this through. But sweet and simple to the point, that's what's going on. Great to talk to everyone again, and I will see you all soon. So, for one last time, this has been my room for the last 16 years of my life. Yeah. Behold the end of my life in Northern Ireland, I guess. Well, see you everybody.